Hey all, welcome to day 10 of our 40 days of AWS class. Today we are going to learn how to create S3 bucket and how to enable versioning in S3 and how we can do replication from one S3 bucket to another S3 bucket, right? So before I start, I just want to let you know I didn't uploaded video for around 8 or 10 days because of my internet connection is not working. But yeah, I do continue creating videos, but yeah, I'm going to upload all my videos by today. So really sorry for that. So yeah, so let's start with the how to create S3 bucket, and then we're gonna learn how we can go to create versioning and replicate that data into one S3 bucket to another bucket. Okay, to open S3 service in AWS dashboard, you have to go to services and click on S3. Once you click on there, you will see the dashboards, and on the dashboard you can click on create bucket. And you have to give a unique name for your bucket because it's a global service, and that bucket name should be unique, right? So let me give that name VRMITSO1. So yeah, if you have any other bucket, you can choose that bucket and replicate that conditions or ACLs applied on that. But if you don't have, you can go and select that. And this is to block all public access, so it's like better to have your public access block on your S3 bucket. Next is bucket versioning. So if you mark it disable, then it won't create a version of your other objects, but if you enable it, create a version of those objects, right? And yeah, encryption is default. Server side encryption is default. So once you select that, you just click on create, and you will see that your bucket will be created with that time. Okay, now once your bucket is created, you can start uploading your objects into it. To upload your objects, you can click on create like upload, and you have to select your file. And once you select your file, you can select that image or whatever document you want to upload and click on upload. Once you're done, you are good to go. And yeah, once you're done all these details, you just click on upload. You will see that your file be starting uploading to your S3 bucket. Okay. Yeah, once it is uploaded, you can go through that object as well, okay, by clicking on that object name, and you will see all the details with respect to that object of yours. But if you have many objects, you can see those. Yeah, you can click on view that object, open tab, you will see that object is there, right? So this is your private link where you can try to upload that. And there is also this object URL, which is a private link, your public link. If you try to open it, you will get error here because we have not allowed public access on our bucket. So we have to enable that, and then only we are able to access this public link. So to enable that, we have to go to the permissions of your bucket rather than your object. So we have to go to the bucket and click on permissions. You will see this public access is blocked. So what we have to do is we have to uncheck that box, so it will allow public access. To confirm it, you have to type in confirm and click on confirm, and save changes. And next you have to do what you have to do is you have to pass on your policies here. Okay, so I'll show you even like if I pass S3 bucket object policy here, like what I'm doing is I'm just allowing access to S3 bucket to get object for and I'm allowing it for everyone, but even though it is asking me to enable your public access allowed, right? So yeah, to do this, I just go to instead of all resource, let me go to the specific one. Yeah, let me add this policy here. You can see that your bucket policy change cannot be saved because it is looking for a public to be enabled for a public one, right? So what I'll do, I'll go back to my S3 bucket. Let me copy this policy once. Yeah, I go to my S3 bucket permissions, and I edit it. Let me type confirm, just confirm it. So yeah, now my public access has been allowed and I enable that policy here. Now if you save it, you will see that your public access has been enabled, right? So if I go to that object again, that public URL, click on object, I'll go to that public URL here. If I click on it, now you can see that I'm able to even use this the same link. I can refresh it and you can see that I'm able to open that public link. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can enable that public access, and by using that policies, right? So now we are going to learn how to do replication. So for replication, I'm creating another bucket here. Okay, so I'm giving it num VRMITSO2. You can change the region if you want, but I'm keeping it the same region. For versioning, you have to enable that your bucket versioning, since I have enabled it in my source bucket. So yeah, let me create it. Yeah, now my second bucket has also been created. So now I have to go to the bucket one, like my source bucket basically, and I have to enable the replication rule. So for that I have go to management and enable replication rules there. I have to give a name, and yes, so I am applying it to the all object in my buckets, and then I'm choosing the destination bucket. So specific bucket, if you want another account you can choose it, but for same account you can go ahead and check your, yes, this one I have to choose this as my destination bucket. But yeah, so this yeah, if you like, I just told you like for different account you can select, but let me select the same account. Okay. Next is IAM role. I am creating that same IAM role which is required there, and then next, yeah, let me save it with all these same conditions. Yeah, so it is asking me if you want to enable that all that object which is currently there and you want to replicate. So you can click on yes, replicate with their existing objects. It will run on a batch object, but I'm just skipping it for now and clicking no. Now let me upload one object in my source bucket, and you will see that that will be replicated to my destination bucket. Okay, so if I go back to this one, let me select any object. Okay, I can see that. Let me upload it. So yeah, just wait for a minute. It will be replicated to our destination bucket in a while. Okay, so we'll see that the same will be available in our bucket 2. Okay, let me go there. Yeah, you can see there is no object for now, but just wait for a minute, you will be able to see that. Yeah, now you can see that this bucket has been enabled, is available here. It has been replicated to my destination bucket. So this is how replication works, and you can enable a cross region replication as well. You can create your bucket in any region and do that replication. Okay, so now let me tell you how we can delete your objects as well. So for delete, you can select object and click on delete, and you have to type delete there and just delete. Okay, so now this has been removed. Okay, so if you go back to your bucket, you will see that object has been deleted. But if you click on version, you will see that there is a version enable, version 1, and which is version this is a delete maker there. So once you have deleted your object, it will show you that old version and the deleted marker for that. You can really restore from the delete marker also if you want to do that. Okay, to delete it permanently, you have to click on delete on that select marker and click on delete and type permanently delete here as it is requested here. So once you type that, you can click on delete object. It will permanently delete your object from here. Okay, so now your object is clean. There is no version enable. You go back to bucket 1, you will see that this, and if you want to delete it, you can delete, select all, and you click on delete. It will ask you to confirm deletion. You have to type delete and delete here. Okay, yeah, if you click on show version, you will see all the old version and the delete marker as well. So you have to select those. Okay, and you type on here permanently delete. So this is how versioning also work. If you upload the same version of the same object, it will show you multiple version of that. If you delete it, it will show you the delete marker in versioning detail. Okay, post deleting all the objects, you can select your buckets and type the name of your bucket and click on delete. It will help you to delete it will delete your bucket as well. Okay, so you can see your bucket has been removed. You can select another bucket. Yeah, you have to check this and mark on delete, type the bucket name. You'll see your bucket has been deleted. So yeah, this is all for today. So we have learned how to create bucket, how to upload your objects to your S3 bucket, what is the versioning, how to replicate your object from one location to another. Thank you. Thanks for watching this.